while it is extremely challenging for them to be left halfway, very few women usually reach climax. It is possible to ensure that they enjoy themselves and give you what you desire at the moment. In today's video, we will explore 5 positions where weakness has no room, where resolution builds, and where willpower becomes unbreakable. Prepare to be encouraged, inspired, and driven to achieve your highest potential with that. So let's get started. Women with big butts generally have small breasts, whereas women with big breasts have small butts. Red-haired women are more likely to engage in frequent sexual activities. Spooning is one of the most effective ways to stimulate a girl's G-spot. From this position, the penis will be in close contact with the lower vaginal wall, which is lined with numerous nerve endings. Furthermore, stimulation of the clitoris and G-spot is possible. And the next is doggy street. According to a recent survey conducted by field experts, this position, whereby the woman gets on all fours while the man penetrates her vaginally from behind, clutching her by the hips, is the choice among most English people aged 35 to 44. According to me, it is a pleasurable position for the woman because it provides her with ideal control, allowing her to adjust her movement capacity to reach the angle that brings her the most pleasure. 8 out of 10 women love to be insulted by their partners during sex. According to them, it stimulates them too much, making their actions hotter. Some women are created with a small vagina or simply without one. This condition affects 1 in 5,000 people. Having intercourse while standing up can help you last longer while also making your woman climax faster. A woman can achieve orgasm in just 4 minutes of good work, but it may take 20 minutes during intercourse with fortune. Women who consistently give blowjobs are those who are unfaithful to their partners, since they have the tendency to want to see another man excited by them, which makes them on to the maximum. Understanding your partner's weak points allows you to discover different types of stimulation that may contribute to quicker and stronger ejaculation. Each and everyone is unique in terms of preferences and sensitivities, so understanding which methods work best for your woman can make a major difference in her sexual pleasure. Furthermore, understanding your partner's weak points might assist in building an emotional connection and closeness between you. An open and honest conversation about likes and dislikes in the bedroom may build trust and a bond between you, resulting in greater happiness. Recognizing your girl's weak spots can also demonstrate your attention and concern for her enjoyment, expressing interest in her sexual fulfillment and willingness to explore new types of stimulation may make her feel valued and cherished, which can boost her desire and Pleasure men feel greater sexual stimulation when they wake up in the morning after fingers and vibrators. Candles are the most often utilized. Phallic items by women. Oral sex is the most common dream for women under 25. Now let us talk about missionary positions. Although it sounds a bit standard, it is the most common performed sexual position among heterosexual couples all around the world. According to multiple international studies, it seems it's not just for pleasure. According to a recent survey conducted in the United Kingdom, women love this the position because of the closeness and intimacy it fosters, as well as because they experience their partner's body covering theirs rather than crushing. The greatest thing is that new sexology specialists now consider the missionary as one of the most outstanding positions for women to experience orgasm, as long as it is conducted with the purpose of being as diagonal as possible to increase clitoral stimulation. Women with issues achieving orgasms have shorter clitorises than normal, making them further from the vaginal opening and more difficult to stimulate during penetrative intercourse. After 50, some men encounter changes in their sexual preferences and believe good sex has ended, but this is not true. With the right knowledge and creativity, these concepts disappear. The next is the cougar position. This position, woman on top, is precisely because it is she who is on top of the guy, enabling her to have better control of their orgasms. The woman can move as quickly or slowly as she wants and control the depth of penetration. According to an expert, a woman on top provides simple access to her clitoris, which she can stimulate with her hands or by maintaining optimal friction position on the man's body to easily achieve orgasm. This position provides the woman with the most benefits, giving her the flexibility to set the pace. Also, the man has full access to touch her breasts, which helps stimulate other female erogenous zones. 80% of women do not marry the one they love, but the one who is ready, which is why unhappy marriages occur before anal sex. The best tip is to keep the area clean with an ina. It can be rinsed with water and neutral soap to cleanse the intestines, which can be done with an ina. A woman's sexual desire is more easily influenced than a man's. Girls who engage in sexual activity at least once a week look happier, more feminine, and especially more attractive. Women on average are attracted to older men because it instinctively communicates to them a sense of experience and stability. That brings us to the alignment technique. Implementing the alignment method is one way for women to achieve orgasm more quickly with powerful clitoral stimulation. To put it into practice, Consider the classic missionary position, but with a variation that will certainly make a difference. The woman should keep her legs together while the man should keep his legs apart. What does this achieve? Firstly, greater force during compression and more intimate contact. For the woman, secondly, it stimulates the man's veneration, giving her considerable pleasure while making it much easier for her to reach the climax to enhance
sentiments. Nothing is more effective
than a man pressing the woman's hips against his. Every time a woman becomes attracted to a man, she lubricates her lips with her tongue to make them brighter and more appealing. Women who regularly practice oral sex are the ones who become unfaithful to their partners because they have the tendency to want to see another guy excited about them. Life is full of surprises and secrets, so continue exploring and discovering. Some people might experience an orgasm while exercising because of the repeated movements and continual friction. Mature women over 40 find it easier to attain orgasm than younger women under 40. Men are more likely to initiate a kiss before sex, and women are more likely to initiate a kiss after sex. And finally, the screw position. When thinking about positions for women to enjoy greater satisfaction during intimate connections, we must also consider the commonly known screw position. The man will have perfect control of the penetrating movements, but a woman having to maintain her legs lifted will receive much more satisfying pleasure when doing it. The woman should lie on her back on the bed, having her legs totally extended upwards and crossing one over the other. Then the man should hold the woman's legs by the ankle and assist her in keeping them stretched during the entire process. When in this position penetration happens, it is also an extremely satisfying position and for the man, which makes it ideal for achieving an awesome synchronized orgasm. Whenever a man loves a woman, he can't help but talk about her with his friends. If a man licks a woman's vagina and touches her nipples, it means he sincerely cares about satisfying her. It's normal that when a woman becomes attracted to a man, she speaks in a lower tone than usual for most women. Before being penetrated, they like to have their breasts touched. The next time you're with a woman, do that, and you'll notice how she melts for you. Furthermore, some of them enjoy oral sex. Foreplay. Women's sexuality is the strongest weapon in the conflict between men and women, while the left hand of the man is his greatest ally in that scenario, since the left hand can be mastered by those with the greatest knowledge. Knowing your partner's weak points is important for creating an intimate and satisfying bond in the relationship. When it comes to female ejaculation, understanding these points may be extremely important, as it might result in a deeper and more satisfying experience for both partners.